Always good to be on this coast. I understand West Coast, best coast, you know. I'm learning. So I've been playing saxophone since I was 9 years old. Fell in love with it watching a Mary-Kate and Ashley TV show. It was called Two of a Kind. It was a little half-hour special I used to watch after school. And on one of the episodes, the dad whips out a tenor saxophone, and I fell in love. And so it took about 6 or 8 months of begging my mom every single day for her to rent me one, and then she finally caved, and I haven't put it down in 25 years. Love this instrument. Yeah, thank you. And so I grew up being the most introverted kid. I was the quietest kid in the room. Seriously. I still am. And so saxophone was the way that I found to express myself. And so, you know, we had jazz band at like 6:30 in the morning, and that's how I found my voice and my way. And then I started singing in college and songwriting and all that. And here we are, 10 years into my career. I'm doing what I love. So the thing that I think grabs everybody about saxophone, and it grabbed me too, is that it mimics the human voice and the human emotion. And it can scream and growl, but it can be subtle and beautiful and everything in between. And so I try to put it through its paces all in, 2 short sets of music and take y'all on a journey through some blues and some funk and some soul, a little New Orleans, a little bit of all the things I love. Yes, so we're going to keep it moving and do one off of a record that I put out in 2020 called Heart on the Line. It's one of my favorite records that I've done to date. And this is a song I wrote for my 3 younger sisters.
Oh, I love this.
Oh, good, yay! This one's for you guys. So there's a wide age gap between me and my sisters. There's 16 years between me and the next one, 18 years between me and the youngest, and 21 years between me and the youngest, 18 in the middle. And so I kind of got to re-experience everything through their eyes. And so if you remember what it's like to be 12 or 14, like they are some of the most challenging times of your life. And so I wrote this one when they were about 14, 12, and 8 or 9. And watching them go through the same things I went through of just questioning your place, questioning your value, especially as a young woman in the world today. But they have to do it all with the added challenge of social media in their hands, constantly telling them they're not enough. And I think that's absolutely wrong. And so I wanted to write a song to celebrate my sisters, to remind them they are beautiful inside and out, and that they have a voice that deserves to be heard regardless of what social media has to say about it. Yes, thank you. So I wrote this one for them. It's called What Makes You Beautiful. You look in the mirror and only see your flaws. You hate the gap in your teeth. You hate the way that your thighs touch. Oh girl, you're just like me. And I know it gets hard sometimes, and I know people try to bring you down. But if there's one thing that I know you can hide, what makes you beautiful? You twist your hair around your fingers, trying to get that curl that the cool kids do. Try to cover up your freckles with makeup. And girl, you should just be you. And I know it gets hard sometimes, and I know that you should doubt yourself. But I hope that you'll remember that little voice inside that loosen you love. I know it gets hard sometimes, and I know people try to bring you down. But if there's one thing that I know it gets hard sometimes, and I know people try to bring you down. But if there's one